what are some of the most popular places in Lansing, and what things are coming to the Lansing area? Well, in this episode of Lansing, Michigan Life, I am going to show you around two hotspots that are within like about a mile of each other. I am also going to show you some of the things that are coming up, and then also going to take you on a road trip showing you one of the most hated places in all of Lansing. Plus, I'm also at the end going to give you tips on why does this matter to you if you're looking to relocate here to Lansing. So I'm going to get started with this next episode of Lansing, Michigan Life right now. And if this is your first time to the channel or your 50th, my name is Troy Seifert. I'm a top producing realtor in the greater Lansing, Michigan area, and I help people from all over the country, even all over the world, help them make a smooth move to Lansing, Michigan. So whether you're looking to move here in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months from now, whatever that time frame looks like, I would love to be able to talk with you about your goals, what you're potentially looking for. So feel free to contact me at any time. All my contact information is in the description below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be making episodes of Lansing, Michigan Life till kingdom come, who knows how long. And I would love to be able to have you be on that subscriber list so that you'll be notified when new episodes go live. And also, please give me a thumbs up if you do like this video. So I'm here at one of my most favorite places in Lansing. I'm in the middle of Eastwood Town Center. I featured this place before in the winter time, but also this is the place to be during the summer because it's an outdoor mall. And I don't know if you can hear this from the back, but there's a little fountain that's right behind me over here. And this is kind of like the central area that has shops. You got more higher end things. You got Williams-Sonoma, Pottery Barn, Kendra Scott, Lululemon, Lovesac. Also you have Bath and Body Works, so Dick's Sporting Goods, tons of eating places around here. So why am I showing you this since I've already shown it to you before? Well, I want you to see, because if you look on a map, I'm towards the northern central part of Lansing. And I want you to see, like if you're looking to make a smooth move here, where are the hot spots that I need to drive close to? And so I feature Eastwood Town Center again because I haven't featured this during the summer when it's just nice to walk outside. Like right over here is an Italian place called Bravo. It's a national chain. Got Mitchell's Seafood House. We got BJ's Brew House in front. We got P.F. Chang's. And then McAllister's Deli is over this way. And then in this center area too, like over here, and then, you know, hopefully you'll be able to see it just like in the behind the scenes here. But this sign here is the summer music series that they do here in the center of this. So basically they just stack up a whole bunch of chairs and they bring bands here and you can sit, relax, lounge here. People do that. You can get a frozen yogurt here, just all sorts of options at Eastwood Town Center. And there is so much development happening here at Eastwood that I want to show you a couple of the spots because again, there are neighborhoods that are close by here. And if this is something that's important to you, you're gonna wanna know. So I'm gonna take you to that first hotspot just here in a little bit. I'll see you on the other side. All right, so I'm walking to our first location. I'm not showing it to you quite yet because there's construction happening there. But even when I'm walking here, like they are developing something over on this area. Over here, I have no idea what it's gonna be. They don't have a sign out. That's what happens here. And then at the second spot I'm going to show you, which is just a mile south of here, which again, is the most hated spot in Lansing. So you want to continue to stay tuned here, but things just continue to go in and out. In fact, we had a Smoky Bones that has been here for 15 to 20 years. That has closed, but there's probably gonna be a restaurant that goes in there. There's a BJ's Brew House that is here, but before that, it was a Max and Irma's that I loved going to, and that got replaced rather quickly. So things just continue to move in and out over here. There's a Dave & Buster's that just came over here as well. But right behind me is the newest big development, and it's right beside BJ's Brew House over here. So you're kind of seeing the walls going up over here. By the time maybe you move here, it'll be up, and then you'll actually see it as a real building instead of just a whole bunch of wood everywhere. So I'm about to flip this around. So what you see behind me, I hope you can see that clearly. You got the site of the newest Chick-fil-A in Lansing. So right now they currently have 3 Chick-fil-A's. There used to be 2 for the longest time, then they built a 3rd one in Holt. You're looking at Holt, that just opened. Right behind me here, they are also building one here at Eastwood Town Center, the newest Chick-fil-A. Why is this important? Because Chick-fil-A, with their, you know, just like when they're looking to go into areas, they're looking at the economy, hotspots. This is definitely a hotspot for them to be able to invest in. This is centrally located in Lansing, tons of traffic. This is such a smart move for them to be able to go here. So Lansing, they're gonna get four Chick-fil-A's, which is again a good sign of the economy here in Lansing. So I'm going to leave this site here. I'm gonna take you to the next site that they're developing right down the road, literally like a quarter mile down the road. And again, it's just emphasizing to you guys, there's a lot happening over here at Eastwood Town Center. So I'll meet you over there. Okay, I'm here at the next site, a little further down Lake Lansing Road, but right across the street over here, they're building an Aldi. Again, why is that important? Well, that means again that they see a lot of consumers that are over on this side of town. And so having an Aldi that's built right across the street means they continue to develop the road. Right over here, there's like a strip mall that has like a coffee shop. And then over here, they just built a McAllister's Deli, which is a nationwide chain. A lot of you know about that. Right over on this spot, that's right across from here is Cooper's Hawk, more of a high-end winery, bar, restaurant as well. And then right behind me, I don't know if you can see beyond the trees, but there's like a building right over here. That is a Sam's Club and a Walmart, and that's been there for years. But they could just continue to expand in this whole area. So again, I'm at the northern central part off of Lake Lansing Road here in Lansing, if you're looking on the map, but definitely big things are happening here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take you on a road trip, showing you how close this spot is to Frandor, which is the second spot we're going to. And again, what I have called the most hated spot in Lansing, Michigan. And you will see why when I show you all the one-way roads. So continue to stay tuned here. And again, this is a hands-free area, so I don't want you guys to think that I'm using my hands as I'm driving. It's stationary, the camera, so let's take a little road trip, shall we? I'll see you over there. Okay, hey you guys. I am backing out here. I'm in the Cooper's Hawk. You'll be able to see it here as I back out. Cooper's Hawk Winery over there, hello. And you know, again, I want to show you how close Frandor area is over here. So this is Lake Lansing Road that I'm about to cross over onto. You can see a speedway over there. And right across the street, that's Aldi, folks. So church over here on the right. I feel like I'm like your tour guide over here. So you will see, I know I've shown you a lot about highway access, right? We're not gonna take the highway to get here. I wanna kind of show you some of the roads with traffic lights, show you the traffic over here, because it's on these roads where you can start seeing some traffic. Over on the left-hand side, and you can't really get a good glimpse of it now, but that's Eastwood Town Center that I just took you to. Over on the right-hand side, this is a Starbucks I frequent. There's a Mediterranean place as well. And now you can see the orange cones, the construction that you see. Again, it's a real thing. There's ramps that are closed. People are kind of all sorts here. You can't, so that takes you to the expressway over there to the right, where you can take 70-mile-an-hour roads, and that takes you right, you know, south there of Lansing. But I want to, for dramatic effects, take you in the back way so you can kind of see how crazy the Frandor area is. You can see like how it's just a little bit backed up here, just because of all the orange cones and the construction. And again, it's just something that you just have to keep in mind when making a move here during the summer, that you'll hear people talk about, hey, take the 10-15 minutes, you know, it takes 10-15 minutes to get anywhere, except during construction season. It can take a little bit longer. So again, I'm still on Lake Lansing Road. Now this does expand a little bit. So now we're starting to cross the line over to East Lansing, just so you're aware. So we're in the East Lansing City side. This is very close to where Michigan State University is. So the road I'm gonna turn right on here is known as Coolidge Road. That's where we're gonna take to get to Frandor. And over on the left-hand side, I think I've talked about it before, but there is a Meijer that's over there. Meijer is like the Walmart here, if you've never heard me talk about it before. And it is the craziest Meijer out of all the Meijers that are out there, because you have Michigan State University students there. And during the summertime, it's not as bad. And right now, as I'm filming this, this is right before Memorial Day. So a lot of the students are out. And so that's a good thing. But again, you can see with the traffic lights, this is kind of typical in East Lansing. Like going from East Lansing to 𝐿𝐼𝐸, just as a heads up if you're watching this, this is kind of how it is on some of the roads that are not highways. So it could take you 10-15 minutes just to go from East Lansing to 𝐿𝐼𝐸, certain parts, if you don't have a highway to be able to use. So when I'm talking about everything's within 15-20 minutes, that's if you have access to highways wherever you go. Now, one thing as I'm driving on this road, Coolidge, again, this is not going to be that far away, but this used to be a 4-lane road. And in East Lansing, what they have done is they have changed these 4-lane roads, and they created a bike lane. You can see that like to the right of the white line over there, that is a bike lane. And a lot of the roads that run parallel to this road have this now. They have done a lot of construction. Other side only has 1 lane with a bike lane. And then if you see over in the center, like to the left of me, you see the yellow line, and then there's another yellow line to the left of that. They added a turn lane. So again, this used to be a 4-lane road. And what they decided to do is create 2 bike lanes to take away one of the lanes. And the other lane is a turn lane where you can turn left. And that's what they decided to do to be able to create more eco-friendly bike lanes, I guess. So here are neighborhoods in between Lake Lansing Road, which I just got off of, and then we're about to get on Saginaw. And so you'll see like this location can be prime for a lot of people because they're so close to everything. Like you're within a couple minutes of Eastwood Town Center from here. Like I really have been driving less than a few minutes, and I was all the way on the other side of there. So you can make it to Eastwood Town Center within a few minutes, depending on how you hit traffic lights. And then straight ahead here, you'll see this traffic light that's coming up. So this is a 1-way road. Actually, no, I take that back. If you turn left, it turns into a 2-lane road. But what happens here, and this is why people hate this area, folks, because it's even confusing me, and I've lived here for 20 years, okay? I'm about to turn right on this road. It's going to show 2 lanes, but then there's a split to where it is 1-way on either side. So what you're about to see over here is where there's like a fork in the road where it goes 1 way into East Lansing, and then this one also is another way into East Lansing. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense. I'm probably really confusing you guys. But this road I'm about to turn right on, you really can, you can turn left and that takes you over to East Lansing, but if you want to get to Frandor, which is where we're going, okay? This is where we're going. You're gonna have to take 1-way roads the whole way to be able to get there, okay? It is gonna be inconvenient. And like I said, this is the most hated place, so get ready, folks, okay? So turning on this road, as you can see, there's people coming from the other side, but there's where that fork is, okay? So now you're not gonna see really anybody coming from the other side. Now I've gotta get in the left lane because I gotta start turning left. Now you can see, this is where people are merging. Hi, people merging. This is so much fun. Okay, then I gotta get all the way over in the left lane to be able to get over to Frandor. Okay, so don't wanna sideswipe anyone. You got a Burger King, you got a Speedway gas station over here. It's craziness over there because those places are in between the middle of 2 1-way roads, okay? To be able to get there, I have to sit in line for traffic, get on this road, Clippert Road. This is a 2-way road. And this is a straight away that people use to be able to go from one one-way road to the other 1-way, which is a headache because you can see how the traffic is over here, right? So now, if I want to get to the next spot, now I have to turn left on this 1-way road. So you see that? You see like why people hate, so to get to Frandor, you have to do that. Not fun whatsoever. So I'm still sitting here. So straight ahead here, this is one of the developments. Like if you look to the left of the traffic light, and you'll see it as I start turning, they just built this area. It's a Shake Shack, and they have a Wingstop, And it used to be a gas station that was here, and they tore the complete building down, and they built Lansing's first Shake Shack, which is great, and some other retail places. So again, places go in and out here in Frandor as well. Even though it's the most hated place and people hate traveling here, it is extremely popular with places. So again, you're seeing why this is the most hated place, because now I gotta turn left on a one-way road to be able to get there. And now, to the right here is Frandor. Guys, it should be a lot easier than that, don't you think? To be able to get there. There's Red Lobster to the right. There's McDonald's. So now I'm in the Frandor shopping center. I am going to meet you at the next location spot, and then we will wrap this up. So I will meet you at the next location here soon. What's up? I'm here at the most hated place, but most loved place, Frandor Shopping Center, which again, an outdoor place that has just a lot of spots. You got a Michael's, you have a Five Below, you have a Guitar Center, you have TJ Maxx. Then further down over here, I did a video about the most hated place, and I said that there's a Barnes & Noble that was gonna come here. Well, guess what? Barnes & Noble is here, and it is extremely popular, and is, it definitely has like more modern layout than a lot of traditional Barnes & Nobles have. But if you look behind me over here, this is a place that used to be a gym, got converted into a salon. Didn't take them very long to be able to do that. You're kind of seeing a pattern here with Frandor as I'm talking about it. Now over here, this used to be a Joann Fabrics, and Joann Fabrics did not go out of business because it did bad in Lansing. It's just the whole place went under if you follow the news. But this Joann Fabrics is gonna be a Total Wine and More store. A lot of people are buzzing about this, no pun intended, but they're buzzing about it because I guess it's like a discount place that you can get liquor for cheap, and it's very popular in other areas of Michigan, and they're bringing it here, so people are super excited about it. But again, that took literally like 1 or 2 months for that to convert over there. Anything that comes further down, they have plans for it. There's a Sears that's vacant over there, and they have plans to develop it into this huge entertainment retail place with maybe even more apartments that are over there. So beautiful day here in Michigan. It's like 70 degrees, and this is a very hopping town, or part of town, I guess, because you can see cars are driving everywhere around the parking lot. I'm trying to stay out of their way. When the weather is nice, people in Michigan come out to play and go shopping. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode, that it was beneficial for you. If you're looking to make a move, now you can kind of see like where some of the hot spots are located, because this is almost smack dab in the center of Lansing if you look on a map. And East Lansing is just a half mile that way. And so lots of people from Michigan State come here. That's why it's so popular as well. You're getting everyone to come to the center of the area. If you're looking to make a smooth move here at any time, feel free to contact me. All my contact information is in the description below. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when brand new episodes of Lansing, Michigan Life go live. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. We do have the upcoming holiday weekend, so I'm excited about that. So everyone, stay safe, and until next time, take care, and I'll see you on the next episode.